We're gonna start in a hero's pose today, and if heroes is not comfortable for you, know that you can just start in crisscross applesauce. But if heroes is good for you, you're just gonna bring your knees together and you're gonna sit back. So it's gonna start to open into your quads, into your knees, and then bring your hands to face up. And you want this to be an active pose, so you're not slouching down, you're not allowing the shoulders to concave in, you're really lengthening through the spine, you're knitting those front ribs in, you're opening through your chest, through your collarbones, and really setting those scapulas in place. And once again, palms face up to receive the energy. And you can close off the eyes if that suits you. And just allow yourself to arrive fully as you are. No expectations, no judgments, no comparisons. And really just allow yourself to start to tune into the breath early on. Remembering that the breath is truly the most important part of practice. Everything else is just an amazing added bonus. Inhalations in through the nose. And an open mouth exhale. Just one more like that deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. You're going to start to seal your lips, gauging into Ujjayi Pranayama, so the victorious breath of yoga. It'll be an inhalation in through the nose and an exhalation out through the nose. If at any point you start yourself retaining too much heat, know that an open mouth exhale will be there for you. See if you can tune into Ujjayi for one breath in and one breath out. And slowly blink your eyes open. You're going to reach the arms up towards the sky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release the right arm by the side and reach up and over with that left arm. Remember that I'm not mirroring you, so really try to listen for those verbal cues. Right arm is on the ground and you're lengthening with the left arm. Full breath in. Reach further out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Come back into center. Use the core. Inhale. Exhale, release. Left arm by the side. Pull up and over. Open up. Really lengthening through the rib cage, into your armpit, into the side of your hip. One more inhale. See if you can reach further towards the left. Come back into center, full breath in. Slowly release the hands behind your low back. You're going to interlace, bring the heel of your palms together, and then bring the knuckles towards the ground, and then open into your chest. You can even drop that head back if it feels good. One breath in. Open into your heart. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly, gently release that bind. Come into a neutral tabletop position. Shoulders stack on top of your wrist. Hips stack on top of the knees. Take a big breath in. Drop the belly. Tilt the tailbone. Set the scapulas in place. Exhale, breath. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Hollow the belly. Protract the scapulas here. Inhale, drops the belly. Gazes up. Exhale, press into the hands, dome the upper back, tuck the chin in towards the chest. One last time like that. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up, nice and slow. Exhale, breath, press into your hands, tuck the chin in towards the chest, hollow the belly. Come back into a neutral tabletop position. Curl your toes, lift, hover the knees, 2 inches off of the ground. Here we are for 10, 9, how's your breath? 8, 7, pull the belly in, lengthen through the low back. That's 7, 6, 5, keep lengthening, crown of the head forward, tailbone back. That's 4, 3, 2, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take your time here, pedal into your knees, walk your dog, sway those hips side to side. Stay there, 2 more breaths. One more big breath in. As you exhale, settle into your downward facing dog. If you need to give your down dog a nice bend into the knees, a bend into the elbows, send those hips higher up towards the ceiling. One breath in, one breath out. From here, walk your hands towards the back of the mat, nice and slow. Place the belly on top of your thighs and slowly relax the crown of the head towards your feet. You're going to take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Either the fingertips on the ground or the palms on your shin bones. As you exhale, slide the hands behind the legs, deep forward bend. One more like that, half lift. Exhale, deep forward bend. Pull the navel in. Last time like that, half lift. Exhale, opening into the hamstrings, the glutes, the calves. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Take one more big inhale through the nose. See if the forehead can touch your shin bones. Slowly release the back of the legs. Plant the palms onto the ground and start to walk it forward. High plank pose. Shoulders stack on top of those wrists. Hips are in line with the spine. One inhale breath here. One big breath out. Stay with me. 4 breaths. Exhale. Inhale. Press into the hands. Pull the belly in. You're halfway there. Stay with it. Exhale out. One more big breath in through your nose. Exhale out. When you're ready, bend the knees and send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward towards your hands. Bottom of the exhale, you can step or hop into the center of the space. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, breath, deep forward bend. Grab the back of the legs, forehead to shin bone. Root and rise. Arms overhead, extended mountain. Take your time. Samasthiti. Hands into the heart center. Hold and breathe. Close up the eyes. Once again, this is a perfect moment to set an intention for the practice. Today, I'm just here to breathe. I'm just here to connect. I'm here to shed. I'm here to detoxify. You are powerful. You are courageous. All you gotta do is focus. Commit to the practice. Commit to the breath. One inhale in. One exhale out. Let's move. Blink the eyes open. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale breath. Lateral side stretch. Right arm by the sides. Pull the left one up and over. Just here for one inhale breath. Reach further to the right. Come back into center. Full inhale. Exhale breath. Release the left arm by the side. Pull up and over. Lengthen into the right side of the body. One breath in. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale. Come back into center. Full inhale. Slowly release the back. Slowly release your hands towards your lower back. Heel of your palms together. Interlace. Open your heart. Drive your knuckles towards your heels. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale breath. Forward fold. Take your time. You're going to take one breath here. And one exhale out. Slowly release the bind. Halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale breath, plant the palms and step back, high plank. One breath in, lower all the way down onto the belly, elbows back. Nice and slow. Untuck your toes when you get there. Finger pads on the outsides of the mat, rolling cobra. Inhale breath, press up. Exhale, tap it down. Nice and slow, breath in. Exhale, tap it down. Last one, baby cobra. Exhale, nice and slow, tap down. Bring the hands onto the mat, pull the elbows in, tuck your toes, lift the knees. One breath in, one reverse push up. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more time, sun egg. Inhale, gaze forward. Bottom of the exhale, step, hop, fly, center of the space. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, breath, deep forward bend. Root and rise, arms overhead. Extended mountain. Hands into the heart, Samasthiti. Let's keep going. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, breath, lateral side bend to the right. Feels like a dance, come back up. Exhale, lateral side bend to the left. Come back up. Exhale, release the hands behind the low back. Take your time, interlace, open the heart, drive the knuckles down towards the heels, and then deep forward bend. Take one breath here. One breath out. Slowly release the bind. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, move through your vinyasa. Up dog when you're ready. Tuck the toes, send the hips back. Downward facing dog. Take one inhale breath. One exhale out. Inhale, gaze forward towards your hands. Bottom of the exhale, step, hop, flat. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend. Hold down here for 5. 4, 4. That's 3. Get a little bit closer. 2, 1. Release the back of the legs. Bring your feet together to touch if they're not already there. Bend the knees, send the hips back. Arms overhead, Utkatasana, chair pose. Take a deep breath in. Settle into your chair. Know that you always have an option to bring the arms parallel to the top of your space if there's any shoulder sensitivity. If you're feeling good, you're feeling strong. Arms overhead, biceps by the ears. Take a breath. Send those hips further back. One inhale. Send them back, exhale. We have 2 more like that, stay with me. Send them lower. One more time. Send it further back. Stay here for a deep breath in. Deep forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, breath, you're gonna step your left foot back. Your left toes are gonna face the left side of your space. You're coming into a warrior 1 stance. Good, let's break down warrior 1 for a second. You're in a low lunge, you have a bend into your right knee. You're pulling right hip back, left hip forward. Both hip points facing the front of your mat. You're really lengthening through that left leg. Settle into the pose. Arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Settle, inhale. Open your heart, exhale. Slowly release the hands behind the low back. Heel of your palms together. Interlace. Straighten the elbows. Open the chest. Slide the knuckles down that back leg. Don't forget about the bend into your front knee. Deeper bend. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. Stay with me. Exhale out. Good. Slowly release the mind. You're going to plant the hands onto the ground. You're going to take an Ekapada Chaturanga. That means that there's going to be 3 points of contact. You're lifting the right leg. Exhale, bend into those elbows. Up dog when you're ready. Tuck those toes. Send the hips back. Downward facing dog, left side. Inhale, gaze forward. Bottom of the exhale, step, hop, flat. Half lift, flat back. Deep forward bend, grab the back of the legs. Hold here, you have 5. You have 4. Stay with it, 3, 2, 1. Release the back of the legs. Bring the feet together to touch. Bend the knees. Send the hips back. Utkatasana, second round. Sit a little bit lower. You have 2 options for your arms. Make your choice. Take an inhale breath. Send the hips further back. Inhale in. Hips further back. 2 more like that. Sit a little bit lower. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Take a big breath in. Exhale, deep forward fold. Let it go. Halfway lift, flat back. You're going to step the right foot back. You're going to rotate your back foot, 45-degree angle. You have a bend into your left leg and a straight right leg. When you're ready, arms overhead. Settle into your warrior 1. Hit all of those alignment points. You're pulling left hip back, Right hip forward this time. You have a bend into your left leg, and you have a straight right leg. When you're ready, those arms are high. 3 more here. Inhale. Keep opening your heart. Keep bending into the bottom leg. 1 more breath. Exhale. Slowly release these hands behind the low back. Heel of the palms together. Interlace. Straighten the elbows. Open the chest. Look up. Settle. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Slowly release your bind. Plant the hands onto the ground. Step left foot back. Keep it lifted. Vinyasa. Tricep push-up. Up dog when you're ready. Tuck the toes. Send those hips back. Downward facing dog. Take 1 cleansing breath in through the nose. And exhale out. Drop the knees down towards the ground. Knees together, feet together. Active recovery, toe stretch. Shoulders, ribs, and hips all in one line. Welcome to toe stretch. It's my favorite moment, or one of my favorite moments when I teach class. I feel that toe stretch is an opportunity not only to give your feet some loving, but a moment to notice the restrictions that arise, the emotions, the reactions, because a lot of us don't do toe stretch on a normal basis. A lot of things tend to come up, so really stay with it. Stay really present, really aware. As we move forward into our flowing part of the class, I really want you to focus on the sensation that it brings up. Focus on the emotions that it brings up. Notice your reactions. Yeah, stay with it. Feel alive. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. How's your breath? 4, 3, 2. Amazing work. Release the hands onto the ground. Untuck your toes and tap the tops of the feet. Let this be silly. Let it be playful. And when you're ready, curl those toes and send your hips back. Downward facing dog. Take 1 cleansing breath in through the nose. And a big exhale out. Right leg towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. You're going to stack those hips. Bend the right knee, allow for that right heel to drop down towards your left glute, but really try to keep these shoulders nice and square towards the front of your space. Stay here. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. 1 more inhale, 1 more exhale. Good. Square those hips. Inhale, lift that right leg a little bit higher. Tap right knee, right tricep, and pulse for 3, 2, 1. 3-legged downward facing dog. Knee to nose, tiger. Here we go. For 3. Make contact. 2, 1. Send the leg nice and high. We're going to twist right to left. For 3. Pulse. 2. Get it higher. 1. 3-legged downward facing dog. Step that right foot in between your palms. Low lunge. Take your time. This is your base. When you feel ready, arms overhead. Asana. Woo! Good. Gonna break this down for you. All 10 toes are facing the front of your space. You're on the ball mound of your left foot. You have a beautiful bend into your right knee. The shoulders are stacked right on top of your hips. You're engaging through the core but softening the ribs. Inhale, breath. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Stay with it. Exhale. Slowly release the hands behind the low back. Heel of your palms together. Interlace. Straighten the elbows. Open the chest. Take an inhale. Deepen as you exhale. 2 more. 1 more breath in. Deepen into that front leg. Slowly release the bind and open into your warrior two. Windmill the arms open, and then settle into your pose. Take your time. External rotation in that right leg. You're lengthening through your left leg, rooting the knife edge of your foot down. Arms forward and back. Take a breath. Exhale out. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. You're going to straighten the front leg, dance the arms down and back, reverse the triangle. Take a breath. And an exhale. 1 more. Reach further back. Bend back into your right leg, coming into an extended side angle. We've been working with a supported version. See if you can bring your right hand, or excuse me, your right arm on the inside of that right knee. Open up. 3 breaths. Last breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out, reach high. Exhale, goddess, double bend into the knees, bring the hands on top of the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, double. Last time, take a deep breath in. Exhale, settle into your goddess pose. Breathe here, hands on top of your heart. There's a deep bend into both of your knees. External rotation. Hold here. 3 breath cycles. With every exhale, you get deeper and deeper. Full breath in. Bend a little bit deeper. Inhale, star pose, reach high. Bring the hands onto your hips. Pinch into your feet just slightly. You're going to take a deep breath in, open your heart. As you exhale, bend into your left leg, reach the arms forward. Side lunge and pulse. For 5, for 4, for 3. Get a little bit lower. That's 2, that's 1. Release the hands onto the ground. For some of you, you're going to stay here. For some of you, you're going to drop the hips even further down. You're going to flex the right foot. Some of you might make it down here, but might need support from the ground. That's great. Some of you might be able to bring the hands into your heart. If you're feeling good, if you're feeling like you want to play, see if you can bring left hand tented in front of you, and then open. Feels like you're flying, opening into that chest. Heart expansion. 2 more breaths, stay with it. Last breath in. Big breath out. You're going to release the hands onto the ground. You're going to send your hips nice and high. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Melt the upper body over. For today's variation, you're going to reach those hands through your legs and bring. We have 3 breaths. Keep pulling the belly in. Last full breath in. Send your breath towards those hammies. Slowly start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulder. You're going to walk the hands towards the front of your space. You should be in a low lunge on the right side. Plant your left hand and open. Fascisthasana side plank. See if you can lift right leg off of the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right hand onto the ground. Move through your vinyasa. Exhale breath, tricep push-up. Inhale breath, up dog. Exhale breath, downward facing dog. 1 cleansing breath in through the nose. And then exhale out. Left leg high, full breath in. Open into that left hip, bend the left knee, drop. Scorpion tail. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Straighten that left leg. See if you can get it a little bit higher. And then tap left to left. You're going to pull. 3, 2, 1. Three-legged, send it high. Knee to nose, tiger. 3. Pulse for 2. Pulse 1. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, tap left to right. You have 3. Get it higher. 2, 1. Send that left leg high. And then step it through low lunge. Take that time. Good. When you're ready, high crescent warrior. First time on the left side. Settle all your alignment points. All 10 toes facing the front of the space. You're on the ball mount of the right foot. Both hip points facing forward. Gorgeous bend into your left knee. Arms overhead. Take a breath. And an exhale. 2 more. Stay with it. Last full breath in. Last full breath out. Release the hands behind your low back. Heel of your palms together. Interlace. Open the chest. Slide the knuckles down the back leg. 1 breath in. Soft breath out. 2 more here. Don't lose the bend into the front knee. When you're ready, you're going to release the bind and open into your warrior 2 stance. Windmill those arms open and settle into your space. External rotation of your left knee. Shoulders, ribs, hips, all in one line. You have a heel to arch alignment. Arms forward and back. One more. Exhale. Straighten the front leg, dance the arms down and back, reverse the triangle. 2 more breaths. Last breath in. Send it further back. Bend back into your left leg. Extended side angle. This time the left arm comes on the inside of that left knee. Open into your collarbones, open into your chest. Lengthen the arms towards 6 and 12. 2 more. How are you doing? Are you breathing? Finish out that breath cycle and then reach high. Star pose, heels in, toes out, breathe in. Exhale, hands into your goddess squat, bend them low. 2 more like that, reach high. Nice and slow, bend in. Last one, inhale. Exhale, settle into your goddess squat. Take a moment to check in with the external rotation of these knees. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the ground. Shoulders are open. They're proud. They're courageous. Take a breath. Sit a little bit lower. Take a breath. Sit a little bit lower. Last one, inhale. Sit a little bit lower. And then star pose, reach up. Hands come onto your hips. Pigeon toe the feet, just slightly. You're gonna bend into your right knee. Lateral side lunge, reach the arms forward. You're gonna pulse. 5, 4, get lower. 3, even lower. 2, 1. Some of you are gonna hold here. Some of you are gonna bring the hands down towards the ground. See if you can walk your hips further down. Flex your left foot. You can bring the hands into the heart. You can tent the right fingers right in front of your right knee and then open to fly. Where are you holding tension right now? See if you can send a breath right there. Last breath in. Last breath out. Slowly release the hands onto the ground. Send your hips high. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. This time, see if you can take a different variation. I'll give you two yogis' choice. You can either walk the hands forward like a wide-legged downward facing dog, or hands on the outsides of your ankles. This is gonna be my choice. Open that chest. Elbows bend wide, soften the forehead to reach your mat. You have 3 breaths. Last breath in. Last breath out. Slowly release your variation. Walk the hands underneath your shoulders. Walk it forward, front of your space. You're in a low lunge on the left side. Right hand plants underneath that shoulder. Open up, Vashisthasana. Lift the top leg off the bottom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get those hips higher. 4, 3, 2, Vinyasa. Let it go. Tricep push-up. Up dog. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale breath and a full exhale out. Drop the knees down towards the ground. Knees together, feet together. Active recovery, toe stretch. Stay with it. Stay with that sensation. You're not here for long. 1 minute is all you need. Notice the difference in your energy, in your physical space, mental, emotional. Notice if the restrictions are different now than the first time we were in toe stretch. For me, toe stretch is always more intense the second time around than the first time. Stay with me. You're almost there. We're all in this together for 5, 4, that's 3. Pull the belly in, lengthen the spine. 2, soften the rib cage. Release the hands onto the ground, untuck your toes, tap the tops of the feet, bring circulation back. Good, when you're ready, you're gonna press back into a high plank pose. Gonna start a little bit of core work. My eyes are on the time, so stay with it. You're not here for long. Pull the belly in, lengthen through the tailbone. Hips in line with the spine. The gaze should be down towards the bottom of your space, so you're not breaking your neck, gazing forward at the TV or at your phone, and you're not tucking your chin in, so you're not gazing back at your feet. It's right at the bottom of the space. Stay with it. We're gonna come down to our forearms. Keep those hips lifted. See if you can keep the hands flat onto the ground, so instead of grasping them together, keep those shoulders nice and open. You have 10 seconds here. Stay with it. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk your feet in. Send your hips high. Dolphin pose. Keep pulling that belly in. Know that you can have a nice bend into those knees. Burning out the shoulders. Stay with it. Don't hold the breath. When you're ready, lift your right leg towards the sky. Pull the belly in. Release the right foot onto the ground, shift the weight, lift your left. You're almost there, stay with it. You're stronger than you think. Mind over matter. We're here for 5, 4, lift higher, 2, 1. Slowly bring the left foot down, bring the knees down, untuck your toes, coming into an embryo pose, belly on top of the thighs, arms by your sides, forehead on the ground. Let it go. Take 2 more breaths there. Last breath in. Soft breath out. When you're ready, tuck the chin in towards the chest and slowly start to roll up. Good. Swivel those legs forward. Scoot your seat all the way towards the front of your space. Last little bit of core work. Y'all know I love Navasana. So here we go. Knees together, inner thighs together. Flex your feet. Grab the back side of your hamstrings or grab your hamstrings. Reverse tabletop position with those legs. Take 1 inhale breath to settle in. Exhale out. When you're ready, release the back of the legs. Keep driving the knees in towards your chest. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Stay with me. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more here. Exhale out. 1 inhale breath. Exhale, low bow. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale, low bow. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway there. Inhale in. This is 3. We hold. Inhale in. Low bow. Hold and hover. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're almost there. 6, 5. Keep hovering. 4, 3, 2. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Sweet release. Let it go. When you're ready, open up into your happy baby pose, upside down squat. This is sort of your version of a reclined goddess. You can look at it that way if you'd like. You can bring organic movement into this pose, bending and straining into opposite legs, or maybe just rocking side to side. For those of you who are a little bit more flexible in this pose, see if you can tune into your tailbone. And instead of arching the back, you're lengthening the tailbone, you're pulling the belly in. One day that tailbone will touch the edge of the mat. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Slowly bring the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big old squeeze. Gonna do a stacked knee supine twist. The knees drop up and over towards the left side of the space. Extend the arms as wide as the letter T. You can bend the elbows, palms face up, or my favorite, left hand on top of your right knee, and then twist a little bit deeper. Last breath in. Last breath out. Once again, bring those knees back in towards center. Adjust the hips. Immediately drop the knees over towards the right side of the space. You have 3 options. Letter T, elbows bent, or Right hand on top of left knee, twist. Last breath in. Deep breath out. Take your time, bring the knees back in towards center. Give them a squeeze. Second to last pose is plow pose. So for plow, send the legs up towards the sky. Bring the arms by the sides, palms face down. Press into the ground, lift the pelvis, catch the low back. Bend the knees first. You're gonna go into this upside down, tiny little ball. Extend the legs when the knees are bent, and then curl your toes. One day they will catch behind your head. If you made it this far, make sure you're lifting the kneecaps off of your face, really engage through the lower body. It's going to become a little bit more difficult to breathe. See if you can give me 2 more breaths. When you're ready to come out, retrograde, bend your knees first. You can even press up through shoulder stand if that's a part of your practice, or guide those hips down. Nice and slow. Pigeon toe your knees, pigeon toe your feet, knock the knees against each other. Set 2 hands on top of your belly. Close the eyes. When you're ready, you're going to start to straighten your right leg out in front, and then your left leg. And then you've made it into your final resting pose, Savasana. Try to stay here for at least the next minute or so. For most of us, we've got nowhere to be, so you have the time. Take a moment to notice your energetic body, your emotional, your mental, and your physical. I absolutely feel much lighter than when I first came on here to teach about 44 minutes ago. And I can't even deny that there was about 3 times this morning when I said, I think I'm just going to cancel class today. And then there was just that one thing that kept pulling me in and said, you got to keep going, you got to show up. And sometimes that's all you need to do. Just keep coming, keep showing up, keep tuning in. And you're going to start to bring organic movements back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your ankles and your wrists. Flex and point your feet. And then send the arms overhead into a full body stretch. You're going to send 1 more breath into your belly, 1 into your lungs, and then the last one into your heart space. And you're going to roll off onto any side that calls you into a supported fetal pose, placing the ear on top of the bicep and both palms facing down onto the earth to ground the energy just one last time. Take this moment as your energetic rebirth. Take what you need and leave what doesn't serve you. And if you're ready to keep moving along, press into your hands, coming into an easy seated pose, Sukhasana, hands in prayer position on top of your heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your focus. This really means the world to me. And as with every week, never expected but always appreciate if there's anything that you can financially donate. That would mean the world. And if not, your presence is more than enough. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Go with ease and peace. Namaste.